Welcome to Buzz Media.
Hey, welcome. Here they go. We got the
the boys.
We got the Hornets walking out.
They are walking.
I think they got a little different traffic pattern due to the rain we had last night. It's a little sloppy on the side of the field, so coming in a new direction here.
Yeah, we actually may have to go mute here because of the music, but we can get a little bit of that cheering in for a second. And then we'll be back with some more audio momentarily. All right. We can even see our own shadows. Well, that means 6 more weeks of fall. I don't know if you can see Chip us over there.
I'd take 6 more weeks of fall than 6 more weeks of winter. Is that
I assume we are getting ready for them to announce. And we are joined by a very special guest today, Matt Strong. Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Beautiful day for football.
Matt, how you like this view up here?
I love it.
You ever been up, I don't believe you've ever been as high as the goalpost during a football game?
Not during a game, no.
So
I've been up ladders and stuff, to the tops of buildings, but nothing where I'm looking down on the top of a goalpost at a football game. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. As much as I'd like to think I could jump that high, never even close.
Oh, that was my phone that was giving off noise. We are here for the Class C
Conference
final.
Yeah.
Southern Regional Conference.
So this is the South.
Class C South.
Okay.
So the winner today goes on to the state game.
At Fitzpatrick?
I'm not sure. It might be.
I think it's Fitzpatrick.
That's what I've been told.
Next week, yeah.
If you're new to Buzz Media, we sometimes get things wrong, and so that's what the chat is for.
Please correct us.
We will now turn on the audio so you can hear Mr. Schiffelli.
Featuring the papers of the paper and your Lord Hornets. Let's meet today's starters. First from Cape. Cape Elizabeth has elected to be introduced as a team. The Cape Elizabeth Papers.
I gotta watch live.
And now, for your Hornets defense. A junior linebacker, number 2, Brad Colbert. Junior defensive back, number 3, Dayton Colbert. A senior linebacker, number 4, Deegan Jordan. Sophomore defensive back, number 6, Noah Carpenter. Senior defensive back, number 7, Hunter Hayes. A senior defensive back, number 12, Ben Soroy. A junior linebacker, number 50, Bo Mayo. A senior linebacker, number 52, Landon Arsenal. A senior defensive tackle, number 57, Reed Whitfield. A senior defensive tackle, number 65, Josh Christian. And a senior defensive tackle, number 67, Jack Boozer. And the rest of your Levitt.
Chris Felly, long-time announcer there. Announcing the defensive starters for the Hornets.
I like that. Defense wins championships.
Defense does win championships.
Right.
This is a game we've been waiting to play for a long time. So we won the state title 2 years ago. Last season there were no.
Correct.
There was the 7-on-7, but even that didn't have playoffs. So
Nope.
This is ready. Oh, now we got the national anthem.
Our national anthem.
And now we are ready for some football.
Ready to go.
That wind, you could really see the
See the
wind whipping on that
on
flag.
the flag, definitely. Yeah.
But it is beautiful. A lot better than it would have been last night.
Looks like we're up for the coin toss. I'm going to try to zoom in here.
Let's see if we can actually see.
We have missed a coin toss
If
every
you can
time.
catch the actual, flip. You see the handshake there, the captains.
You suppose they follow the same strategy as pro teams nowadays, where they defer in the first half and look to get the ball in the second, or?
I don't know. Let's see if we can figure out who's winning this coin
That-
toss,
that-
and then
that-
we can see if they defer or not.
That would be a very Mike Hathaway chess move to defer.
I know he is very good at chess, as I found out this week. Also, I found out it's very difficult to play chess while you're talking.
I just watched that video today, Mr. Davis, and one thing I did notice is that at no time did he say check or.
No,
Check.
technically
No.
that game actually ended illegally because I put myself in checkmate,
Right.
which
I think
is an
you were allowed
illegal
to do
move,
that.
and that should have continued the game. But he knocked my king over, and
Yeah.
that I conceded.
Yeah, I have
It was
trouble
difficult
playing,
to multitask thinking
right,
of
I was
questions.
going to say, I have trouble
and-
playing chess without talking.
Yeah. Can we tell what's happening in this coin toss? A lot of talking.
Okay,
I've seen a
looks
coin
like
tossed.
looks like Levitt's chosen to kick, and Cape has
Nope.
picked which side of the field.
Did you know who won the toss, though?
I'm gonna.
It actually looked like Levitt would be receiving. Yeah.
So
Levitt
it-
will
Oh,
be
the Levitt
receiving.
won, and they elected to receive? That was
So
it.
usually they'll do like a negation thing. They'll say who won, and then they'll cross off if somebody defers.
so I had a 50% chance of
50%
being right.
chance of getting that right, and you chose wrong.
So the Hornets looking to get the ball first. That's an interesting strategy.
Jeff Ramich in the chat tells us Class A, B, and C are all at Fitzpatrick this year. Class D is at Cameron Stadium in Bangor.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Ram.
So this was the Hornets' toughest game during the regular season, correct?
Yeah, they were actually beating us. We were ahead for most of our half. They took the lead for a minute in the third quarter. And And then the Hornets finished really strong.
They did. I think Noah Carpenter had 5 rushing touchdowns last game against Cape.
And Hunter didn't play, correct?
Hunter got hurt a little bit.
He played defense that game.
But he played defense, and he got an interception.
Yes, that's right. I do recall that. But he did not play.
Noah took a majority of the snaps against Cape last time.
So they didn't have the true double-headed monster at quarterback. They just
And I think that might have been the game that they realized they were going to be going double-headed monster. Watching Noah have his breakout performance.
That was Cape's only loss of the season, though. So Cape is entering this game with just 1 loss, and it was right here to the Levitt Hornets.
Deegan's up the middle, Dayton to our left, and Ben Seroy to the right. We'll see where they choose to kick this one, if they even kick it deep. Rowdy crowd.
I like it. Number 54 kicking off for Cape Elizabeth.
That's Colin Smith, senior. And we are underway.
Nice kick. Kind of split the difference.
Dayton's got it. I'll let you call play-by-play, though. Sorry.
Oh, big tackle. Big tackle.
58.
Stopped
Michael
him
Foley on the tackle.
right about the 20-yard line.
So we're going chip on play-by-play, and me and you can do either number spotting and then.
If you want, I'll take the defense, you take the offense, and hopefully we'll go from there. I think that's how Mr. Schiffelli actually does it in the booth. He has somebody watching defense while he watches offense. So.
Giving away his tricks.
So starting off with Noah Carpenter behind center. And it's a quarterback keeper up the middle.
Picked up. Looks like 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Team tackle there by the Capers. A lot of people involved in that one.
It's hard to spot the tackle when it's this far away. When it's at this end, you get a great view. But
well, in that one, he got initially hit by one guy, and then a couple guys came in to finish him off. So it was really a team effort there.
So I got Noah and Hunter in the backfield now. Looks like Hunter is lined up as a tailback. Another keeper.
He's got a lot of room.
There he goes. Noah Carpenter to the 40-yard line. Great rush.
Taken down by number 7, Jack Gorman. Just a freshman, Jack Gorman.
He did take him down, but Noah dragged him away. That was a great play. Chang'e moving and adjusting to this one.
Interesting. Daylight savings time. We already have the lights on. Is that?
Just noticed. I can't read. Jack Gorman is a senior. Sorry about that.
Oh, we get the Noah Carpenter chant coming from the crowd.
Okay, Noah back again. Looks like a handoff.
That's the Hunter.
Stiff arm.
Not too much happening there. Maybe a yard.
Nope. Like 55 and 24 helping in on the tackle. Jake Weiss and Caden Lee.
There was not much space there. Still only about a minute and a half into this. Hornets on their first drive. Please, if you see any sort of problems, camera, audio, anything, let us know. We will be doing our best to keep this one flowing smoothly.
Quick handoff.
That's Dayton.
Oh, Dayton's got some room. Looks like he's going for it. That is a touchdown.
There, one guy kind of had an angle and a shot, but Dayton was too quick for that.
Wow.
And 2 minutes, 8 seconds into the first quarter, the Hornets are ahead.
Speedy.
Yeah. We got the Dayton Calder chant. We'll have to get some zoom-ins on the crowd when we get a chance, because they are fired up.
Looks like we are going to go for Levitt is going to go for 2 here. Noah's back. Got Sawyer Hathaway out wide. And it's going to be a keeper. Oh, did he cross? Did he
there
cross?
It is.
Yes.
They gave it to him.
He did.
I think that it broke the plane. I think that was a good call, but it was close.
He did.
He was getting tripped. He kind of had to lean into that one.
He was tripped up by number 2, Nick Laughlin, but not quite enough. He was able to make it in the end zone.
A couple weeks ago, we talked about how there was so much room on one of the 2-point conversions that I could have had it. That was not one of those plays.
That was not one of those
That
plays.
was all Noah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way you want to start. That's the way you want to start the game.
We got the LEA-VITT chant going loudly in the crowd. They're really happy with that 8-0 score.
We have Coach Parkin and Coach Degon over there leading the crowd again.
And Coach Labrie.
Oh, Labrie is there as well. All right.
And now we will be seeing, I'm assuming, Noah kicking off again.
So 9:52 to go in the first quarter. Levitt is up 8-0. Very quick first strike on the first possession of the game. Not first possession, but first series.
Very similar to last week.
Yep.
The Hornets have been scripting out their plays to start the game, and it's been very effective.
All right, got a little short kick. Oh, out of bounds. That's going to be a flag. Bring the ball up to the 40 for the Capers.
Now, I remember they tried that same thing, I think, last game, right?
They did. He actually has
it was more effective last game.
It came close, and he actually has like 2 or 3 different squib kicks.
Yeah.
I feel like Noah, it's the same when he punts. He's got like his normal punt and then like a rugby punt.
Kind of a running to the side punt where
he
lets it go, yeah.
A lot of just athleticism that allows you to do that.
Looks like we got number 9 behind center for Cape Elizabeth. Nope, or number 1.
Caden McDuffie.
And he's going to keep it. Oh, and he's met immediately by a trio of Hornets. Brett Colburn in on that one, I believe.
I think that's one of the things they'll probably have to deal with today. A little bit slick footing.
Yeah, a little slick.
With all that rain we had yesterday, it's probably going to be
beautiful day, soft. But there's no way it dried up completely. Yeah. Hunter Hayes was in on that tackle, I think, as well. McDuffie's back there with Colin Campbell next to him.
Handoff, number 22. Again met by a whole host of Hornets.
Yep, that was Colin Campbell, the senior.
Woo. Bo Mayo's in there. Reeve Twitchell.
Josh Cretion also in there.
Third down and 15, so Cape's going to have to come up with something here to get some positive yardage.
They've got 1 receiver out to the right and 2 to the left. You imagine he's going to look to air it out.
And a little slip. He lets it fly.
Open.
Great
Big
pass.
first down.
Big first down. Number
Nick
2
Laughlin,
is going.
all the way down the sideline.
That is a touchdown.
They have matched it. Nick Laughlin, the junior. That was a huge play and a big moment here, Cape Elizabeth, to the Hornets.
Absolutely.
Were picking up a lot of momentum after that first drive. But
just when the Hornets thought they had them where they wanted them,
they certainly answered.
Big play.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Excellent play drawn up by Cape.
It looks like they're going to also be lining up to go for 2 here.
Yes.
See if they can tie it up.
Oh, little trickery.
Oh, and they got him. Levitt sniffed that out quickly. Brought him down, so they will not get the 2-point conversion. It is now 8-6. Levitt Hornets.
I think that was Reeve.
Wow, at this pace, this could be like a 45-42 game, I think.
Are you able to put the score on the screen?
I am not able to put it on the screen. I'm putting it in the chat.
In the chat, okay.
I mean, I probably am able to put it on the screen, but I don't know how to do it. So I apologize for that. It is 8-6. Yeah. We are just 3.5 minutes into this. And, we've already got a couple touchdowns.
We've had a couple of big plays and a couple of touchdowns, yeah.
Well, you know, both teams probably had a lot of extra energy. That whole extra, like, nearly 24-hour wait.
Yeah.
20-hour wait, 19-hour wait. I don't know. What are we at? Like 20 hours. 20 hours. Right?
20 hours.
Extra 20 hours. Some long shadows on the field here.
Colin Smith ready to kick off again.
And once again, looks like it's going to Dayton. Oh, kind of through his hands. And that will be a touchback. Levitt will take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, as we continue, 8-6. See what the Hornets have now. This would still be in the scripted part of the plays.
Should be, yes. Looks like Hunter's back at quarterback this series. Quick handoff to Dayton.
Not much there.
Nope, gained a few. About one or two.
Looked like 58. Michael Foley was in on the tackle, along with maybe one other guy. Maybe we'll get some help from Mr. Schvelli. No, we got no help from Mr. Schvelli.
Sometimes they've got the better angle, but sometimes we have the better angle here. Like, it all depends.
Wind seems to have died down, so
Yep.
that's not really a factor.
So you think they're going to pass is what you're saying, Chip?
I'm predicting a pass.
You feeling it?
I see Sawyer Hathaway lined up wide there. No, it's definitely a handoff.
You were wrong.
Good tackling by Cape Elizabeth. They seem to be really ready for this game. They aren't.
Nope. That sets up a 3rd and long.
Looked like that was 52 Gabe Harrison on the tackle.
No real gain there. I guess nope. They gained it 2. Changed my mind.
You gotta look at that chain gang.
Yeah, I did. I should have looked at the chain gang and not the scoreboard. 3rd and 6.
All right, we've got 4 wide receivers now. Hunter Hayes is back at quarterback. He's taking a look. Let it fly to Trevor Bossy right up the middle. Don't know if it was enough for the first down, though.
I think he's going to be a little bit short.
Brought down by 54 Colin Smith.
Sets up about a 4th and 2.
4th and 2. Very good call.
This far back, I think you got to punt. Unless this is where you let.
This is his Belichick moment.
I know.
There is a high school coach somewhere in the country, I forget where, but he's never kicked at
Never
all.
punted
never
or kicked
kicks,
at all?
Never kicks, never punts.
Well,
I mean, except for kickoffs, I guess. But
great punt. Fumbled a little bit.
Fumbled a little
bit.
And
oh, great tackle by number 12.
That's Stegan Jordan on the tackle.
That was Searoy on the tackle.
That's Ben Searoyce, yep.
Nick Laughlin, that was the same guy who had the long touchdown there for Cape.
Still decent field position, though. Right around midfield.
Cape's got a large fan section here, too. Both teams are out.
Yeah, good.
They were a little bit late arriving, but now they've filled in nicely.
Good-sized student section. All right. Let's see what Cape has in store for us. Handoff, number 22, up the middle. Cape. Levitt's right there. Looks like about gain of 2, 3.
Yeah,
Looks
2.
like Jack Butog, 67, got him.
Colin Campbell again.
Jack Butog's a big man. Hard to go around.
Yes. Hard to go over, too. Very tall.
Very tall, very wide.
Perhaps tunneling under would be a bit better strategy. I don't know.
We're just completely avoiding him.
McDuffie's back with Campbell next to him.
Oh, looks like quarterback keeper. Oh, met by trio of Hornets, but that may be close to a first down.
Number 6, Noah Carpenter, looked like he was the first to hit him.
About a yard short. He did a nice job evading the first couple.
He did.
Hornets.
Absolutely.
Nice run by McDuffie.
So it looks like we are at 3rd and 1 for Cape Elizabeth.
Tight formation.
Very tight formation. Looks like it might be a quarterback keeper right up the middle. We got a flag.
Encroachment. That seemed like that's an early call. The ball wasn't even snapped yet.
Might have lined up in the neutral zone.
I guess.
That's going to give him the first down.
That will be 5 yards and a first down for the Cape Elizabeth.
Get the chain gang moving. You think the chain gang guys get paid extra for a conference championship game?
Ooh.
Or a regional championship game? You think, Matt? Or is it just your normal pay?
Also,
do you have to be like the best of the chain gang to get called to this game?
Kind of like we got called to
be
on top of the lift here.
Right?
I would guess just normal pay, but that's just me.
1st and 10. Oh, there's a quick handoff.
All right, quick handoff. Met immediately by number 50.
Bo Mayo.
And it looks like the ball might be out. They're indicating that the ball came out. No call from the ref yet. I think it will remain Cape Elizabeth ball.
You know why I thought it was going to remain Hornet ball? Because there wasn't. If I don't see at least 6 guys pointing, like the other direction, then like they don't even really think it.
Yeah, usually you can tell a lot from body language on the field.
2nd and 13.
Got number 2 in motion. Handoff to number 22. He bowls right through the middle. Great run.
Yeah, that's definitely Campbell's best run of the day. Sorry, Matt.
Oh, sorry. Hunter Hayes on the tackle.
And he sets up a 3rd short.
3rd and short.
3rd and 2.
Looks like a quarterback keeper. He puts his head down.
Oh, I think he may have got it.
The pile went forward. It looks like he probably got it.
Yep, chain gang guys are moving.
All right, first down for Cape.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Looks like they are on about the Levitt 30.
Let's go Cape cheer going. I'll see how the
yeah, the Hornet fans are going to have to respond to that.
Another quarterback keeper.
Oh, and again, he gets by that first line of defense.
He does a nice job of evading a few tackles before he gets taken down.
McDuffie.
Looked like Seroy's and some others in on the tackle there.
Picked up about 9. 2nd and 1.
Kind of a similar type offense as Levitt, huh? Some keepers, some
yes.
Some sweeps out wide.
Yep. Of course, the big play was that pass.
Right.
Well, that was a direct snap, and that play fell apart pretty quickly. Levitt sniffed that out.
Looked like Bo Mayo.
Although they picked up the first down.
Did they get? Oh, wow. It didn't seem like he got that much momentum.
I didn't think he got it either, but you know who did?
The chain gang?
The chain gang. They were moving. Someone has requested to stay zoomed in on these far plays, Chip. You're free to do that what you will.
Just want to make sure I catch all the action.
Right.
There's a lot of receivers out wide. I don't know if they're going to pass or throw. So.
The hand up to 22.
Another move the pile.
Oof. Everyone's in that pile. 22 players in the field. I think there were 19 in that pile. The quarterback was back, and there were like 2 other guys.
Yeah. Very rugby-like there.
Five-yard gain, though. 2nd and 5. See if the Hornets can come up with a red zone stop here.
Once again, Cape's in a very tight formation. This is
they've had nobody wide.
Pretty clearly going to be a run.
That was McLaughlin there. Laughlin, sorry, not McLaughlin. He picks up nearly 10. Or, sorry, nearly a first down. He's short by about a foot.
3rd down and 1. So.
Reeve and Hunter in the tackle.
I'd say this is definitely 4-down territory. If they don't pick up this first down, I would think you're going to see them go for it on 4th.
Little QB sneak.
Definitely got that 1 yard. Looks like that will be 1st and goal.
Looks like they're on about the 5.
Chain gang's laying it down.
Yeah, the chain gang guys, they're going to rest in their arms. Now, the down marker guy, he's still working, but.
He's still working.
This is like the complete opposite of their last drive where they had two plays that went backwards and then 1 giant play. Here they've just kind of methodically made their way
moved their way down the field. Impressive drive by Cape.
We are at 9 seconds left to the end of the quarter. I don't know if they'll get a playoff or not. Looks like they're going to let the clock run to 0.
Which will be good for us. So we'll get that last play coming this way.
So it'll be good for you and the viewers at home.
So that is the end of quarter 1. We are at Levitt 8 and Cape 6.
We will be. We don't have the score on the screen, but we will be sure to update the score in the chat if there are any more scores.
Exciting first quarter. Definitely, these are two evenly matched teams. You can tell that they both have prepared and were ready for each other. So.
Yeah. Let's get some zoom on the crowd here. They look like they're doing the what they were learned. This is the. Oh, I don't know if we may have missed it. That looked like the same thing they were doing at the field hockey game.
Kind of the hand.
They were doing
clapping.
the hand thing.
Yeah.
Now the best person at that was Dayton. Obviously, he's not doing it today since he's
on the field.
On the field. But he did get really good at that.
So we have switch ends of the field.
So we got Levitt. First and goal from just inside the 5. Huh? This will be a.
So we got Levitt defense huddling up here, getting ready. Here come the Capers.
Crowd urging on the Hornets to come up with a big snap, big stop.
Cape's got one receiver wide, number 24.
Oh, we got an official's timeout.
Nope, Cape took it.
Cape timeout.
They did not like the look of that formation, I guess.
So, a little strategy there, perhaps. Wanted to see what defense Levitt was going to line up in. Want to talk it over?
Now, we should get a view of how many people are at this game. This is definitely the biggest crowd we've seen at a game. And we have not, our home games, there have not really been away fans at many games, but Cape's got
this
is a decent crowd they've got. And they're pretty loud.
Quite a few. All right, coming back out onto the field. Let's see what adjustments were made here.
Got a receiver out on each end.
Yeah, looks like Cape has a receiver on the left and the right now.
Dayton and Seroy are out there guarding him.
Oh, carries him in.
That
McDuffie got just outside.
Oh, they didn't give it to him.
They did not.
I think his knee might have gone down. That's
right before.
Right on the goal line.
He was getting hit about the 4, and he dragged. He has done an impressive job fighting for those extra yards so far. The Hornets are going to have to find a way to stop that.
Once again, Cape's going into a very tight formation. This is no receivers.
They're on about the
right on
foot.
The ball there to defend against the sneak. I think they.
Big pile. Look like a nice stop by the Levitt Hornets.
Yep.
They're going to remain on that 1-yard line.
And now it's going to be 3rd, and they are slightly closer even than they were before.
3rd and inches? Is that
yeah.
All right, this is just a battle of wills. Like, who wants it more?
Yep, everybody's lined up at that point of contact. You know where it's coming. McDuffie under the...
I don't know.
Once again.
And the refs are calling touchdown now.
The refs are calling touchdown Cape. They were able to break the plane.
And that's going to put Cape up 12-8 with the conversion still to come.
It looks like they're going to go for the kick.
Looks like they are, yeah.
Number 11.
I think he might be the holder.
Oh, you think he's older? So then
54 is their kickoff guy. Looked like he was cleaning his cleats to make sure.
Colin Smith looks like he's going for
footing.
it. The hold is Brady Inman, a freshman. But yeah, Colin Smith, the senior, getting ready to kick it. This could be a chance for a souvenir, guys.
If it hooks to the left, we could have a present.
It's up.
It
and
is
it's good.
It is good. Nice kick.
No souvenir for us. but that's a point for Cape.
And thankfully right in between a couple cars parked here.
Cape Elizabeth is up 13-8 on the Hornets. We are in the second quarter with 10:44 left till the halftime.
Crowd trying to get Levitt pumped back up here, see if they can respond.
Now, Davis, we had a penalty kick competition a few weeks ago.
And
how would you think you would do at a field goal competition?
Oh, I would love to do a field goal kicking competition with you. I mean, I already beat you in the penalty kick competition. I don't know how many times I got to beat you, Chip.
So if we had five field goals.
5 field goals from how far?
I'm going to say from the 20.
From the 20, so 30-yard field goals.
You guys could not hit a 30-yard field
goal. You're probably right. Let's do it from the 10.
The 10, so 20-yard field goal?
Maybe back in your prime, but
Matt, what do you think you could?
No, I couldn't kick one from the 5, so.
You don't think you could kick a 15-yard field goal?
I doubt it.
I don't even think there is a 15-yard field goal.
No, you probably couldn't. That's true.
All right, so Cape Elizabeth will be kicking right towards us here. Same trio back. We have Deegan, Ben Searoyce, and Dayton. Looks like the ball is going to be going to Ben Searoyce.
To the 5.
That was a big kick.
Well kicked.
Oh, big tackle. Did not even make it back to the 20.
58.
That's going to be at the 18-yard line.
58, Michael Foley on the tackle.
And Cape's fired up. You can feel in the crowd. The Hornets need to get that momentum back right now. I think we're probably off the script at this point.
I think so.
We will see what the Hornets have dialed up on offense. We have so many weapons. We'll see where we go.
Noah Carpenter back in the shotgun.
Hunter's out there at tailback.
Noah's going to keep it. Oh, hurdles over someone.
I don't know if you can credit 52 with the tackle there. He definitely plugged the hole. He didn't really tackle him, but.
No, he went over the top to get 5 yards. Noah and Hunter out there. If you haven't checked out the Sun Journal story about these two, you should definitely give it a look. Noah keeps again.
They are clearly ready for Noah Carpenter to run the football. I think that probably got
a couple.
Quite a bit of reps in
that
the
was 22 Colin Campbell on the stop.
Cape Elizabeth defense over the practice week, I would say. Watch out for Noah because he is.
Oh, yeah, after what he did last time. So 3rd and 3 here.
I think this is a pretty big play early on.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to give it right back to him 3 and out here.
No, especially after they've scored 2 touchdowns in a row. Noah's alone in the backfield right now.
Oh, we got a flag.
Motion.
It's on the Hornets.
That is a penalty on the Hornets. That's going to come back 5 yards.
3rd and 3 becomes 3rd and 8.
I imagine that changes the play call.
All right, 3rd and 8. Big play. We got 4 receivers. We got Noah in the backfield. Noah Carpenter back at quarterback.
Sawyer said something to Noah right before this play. Noah on the run. Fires a bullet.
To Trevor Bossy, and he just got inside the pile. I think he got the first down.
Great job by Bossy to
I'm watching that chain gang move. He must have gotten it, huh?
And you see a lot of those like high kind of floating passes in high school, even by like the best quarterbacks. That was on a rope, as they say, right?
That was nice. He didn't have much there, but he able to fit that in.
Yeah, there wasn't. Like there was definitely a defender swatting at it. But
number 5, Mello on the tackle there.
That was a big first down.
No, I don't think they're going to give him the pass interference on that. They probably would.
Definitely.
argue
Sawyer
it was
Hathaway
not
definitely got
catchable.
pushed in the back when he went up in the air, but I think the ball had already gone past, so.
Now, that was interesting. Noah was faking the QB run
Yeah.
and then throwing on the run. It was a bit of a jump pass.
Yeah.
But, again, a bullet.
Yeah.
Throwing it around is going to have to make Cape back up off the line.
Exactly. Going to open up the
and
runs.
then open
if
up
they
things
can-
for the rush.
Yeah.
Anything they can get some guys out of the box. Seroy.
Nice cut back.
Oh! I think that's a play Mike Hathaway's dialed up a few times over the last 20 years.
That sweet play.
Sweet.
24 Caden Lee on the stop.
Ben Seroy. Seroy did a nice job looking to decide where he wanted to go. He took his time. He was patient.
Kind of patient, looking for that hole.
And then,
Just turns the speed on.
yep. Like that 0 to 60 speed they
That's-
mentioned.
That's the one.
Now the Hornet fans are a little louder.
Another keeper by Noah up the middle.
And he's going to.
Got right to about midfield. Landed right on that Hornet at the 50-yard line.
Got about 3 more yards to go now.
55 Jake Lease on the tackle.
Impressive drive so far already. Great, impressive game by both teams.
Yeah, you're getting your money's worth today, folks.
Especially because Buzz Media is free.
That's true. That's true.
Our streaming service. Big pass by Noah.
Oh! There it is!
Open by Dayton. No one's catching him.
Again, the fake and the fire.
Wow.
As Mike Hathaway says, Noah can sling it around the field.
You can definitely sling it.
Oh, that was great.
That's just how you want to answer after, like you said, two Capers touchdowns in a row.
So with that missed 2-point conversion by Cape, that means the Hornets are now up 14-13, and it looks like they may be going for 2 again, which would give them a 3-point lead. I don't know if that's a comfortable lead, but
No, it's better than being behind. Exactly 7 minutes to go.
before half, correct.
I guess I should correct that.
So are going for 2. Noah Carpenter in the backfield. He takes the snap. Looks like it's going to be a pass.
He's getting chased.
He might take it
keep
himself. He does. He's in right through the corner by the pylon for the 2-point conversion. Hornets are now up 16-13. 7 minutes to go until halftime.
Now, have you talked to Coach Hathaway about his strategy in going for 2? Because I know Noah kicks as well.
Noah
right?
kicks, and he's been very effective. He even said he was comfortable with Noah going for field goals. I think they just must have so much confidence in their chances of getting 2.
2 points is better than 1.
But he did say he felt good about having if Noah had to kick. And then I believe he said Noah can hit pretty comfortably out to like 30. I don't know if he would go for a 30-yard field goal or not, but
So actually a 40-yard field goal.
Is he kicking?
no, I think he said 30.
Kicking from the 20?
30-yard field goal
30-yard
was,
field goal,
was
okay.
where he felt comfortable with. So I shouldn't have said at 30.
I might be modifying. I might be comfortable from the 5. I don't know. I don't know that the 10's really going to work for me.
Do we get any practice?
Oh, we should get some practice.
You might want to get it in while it's
Before
not
before the snow
like in the
comes in?
20s or 30s. Because
Right.
that's not when you want to kick a football, I don't think.
On a nice sunny day, though.
Yeah, it's
Meanwhile, Noah's
still
going to kick
pretty
this
cold.
one.
Those
Noah's
things
going
can
to
get
kick
hard.
off. Oh, another
little
kind of
pooch.
short kick. Bounce. Picked up by Cape.
That's a
Good run back.
Leroy
Oh.
Mello.
Met at about the 50-yard line.
The sophomore with a nice return. And we'll see if Cape can
Looks
answer
like
again.
52 Landon Arsenault on the tackle.
Has Cape just had the 2 possessions so far? They've scored both times?
I
Yes.
think so,
I
yeah.
I think so. So the Hornets' defense has got to be
I'm sure Chris
ready,
Gray,
fired up right now.
Chris Gray just had a conversation with the defense, I'm sure. Looking for a stop here before half.
Although that is tough to do when you have a lot of guys that play both sides of the ball, right?
Right.
That's true. Another run up the middle. Another gang tackle. Looks like he did get about 6 yards. Nice run.
Not sure who that was for Cape. Oh, that was Campbell. Colin Campbell. Got about 6, 7.
Those inside runs have been effective for Cape Elizabeth here. Levitt's got to do something to adjust, I think.
Yeah, and you haven't seen many teams do that against this big interior. There's a keeper. Oh. That looked like a sack, and
he was able to get out of it.
Duffy did a nice.
And definitely turned it into some positive yardage, moving the chains.
Picked up the first down. That I was ready. Like he was coming down.
That was almost like he had eyes in the back of his head there to see him coming. And then he did a great job of kind of waiting for his blocker to set up and get those extra yards to get the first down.
Yep. Impressive performance so far by him.
Got to give him props here. I don't know if he actually said his name. That was Cade McDuffie on the play.
Duffy handed off to Nick Laughlin for the big carry up the middle. And another first down.
Noah Carpenter on the stop.
Cape is definitely moving. Clock is running. We are going to go under 5 minutes. Cape is threatening on about the Levitt 28.
Keeper again.
Quarterback keeper. That will be a first down.
Once again.
Hunter Hayes and Noah Carpenter combined on the tackle.
Cape's got a couple of receivers out wide.
I think they're content to let the clock run a little bit here.
Yeah, they probably
Eat up
would.
some clock. They don't want to give
Watching
the Hornets
how
the ball back with too much time here.
Yeah, seeing how effectively both teams are moving it. Campbell up the middle, huge hole.
Huge hole is dragging him in. Oh, right down to about the 3-yard line.
And that's going to be a first and goal.
Carpenter again.
That
you know,
Cape
it's not
line has been really impressive.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, it's not a good sign when your safety is making the most tackles on your team. That's not great.
The Cape offensive line has had a very impressive performance.
They have. Definitely standing up tall. So we are at first and 3?
I think it's about the 4.
First and 4.
Shotgun.
Kind of an interesting formation by Cape.
It's a keeper, and he's met. Definitely a fight for the ball. He's able to hold on, take it down to about the 2-yard line.
Yep,
like
that's McDuffie again.
Looked like he was first hit by Trevor Bossy.
At about the 2. Second and goal. Again, yeah, they have had some weird or interesting formations here when they get close.
They've got that kind of wingback thing who's right behind the line on the right side. Kind of a power eye. Looks sort of like the old power eye.
Hand off to number 2. And he fights.
In.
They are calling it a touchdown. He did break the plane.
Nick Laughlin scores.
He was met right at the line, but I think his momentum carried him over.
And that's going to put Cape back on top. 19-16.
We'll see if they go for the kick or go for 2. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
2 minutes, 43 seconds to go until half. Cape is going to be going for 2 here.
5 seconds on the game clock here. They might have to do something quick,
4,
though.
3, 2, 1. Delay a game.
Delay of game is being yelled out. The refs aren't calling it, however. There it is.
The clock went back down to 20, back up to 25, and no one did anything there.
That was definitely a delay game.
Unless there's a problem with the clock, but
Refs are talking it over right now.
I don't know if you can do a retroactive timeout there. The Hornets still arguing that was delay a game, though. I think they've got a good beef.
Legitimately, the clock had run down to 0. I don't think Cape realized where it was at.
No, and I mean, maybe the Cape coach called it. I don't know when he called it, but it didn't seem like it.
Oh.
Hathaway does not seem happy.
No, I don't think he's going to get that call, unfortunately, for the Hornets.
Got a "you can't do that" chant coming from the Levitt fans.
Unfortunately, I don't think they're right in this case. They
actually could do that.
Got away with it.
It turns out you could do that. Isn't as common as a chant.
Too many syllables.
Well, that's why I'm not the crowd coach, like to go on in Labrie and Parkin.
All right, once again, go for a 2-point conversion here. Cape is bunched up. This is certainly going to be a run.
Oh, it actually is a pass.
It's a pass.
Looking out wide, there's not much there. He is going to keep it.
Oh.
And Hunter Hayes knocked him, jarred that ball loose. It was in his hands.
Oh, and a flag?
Oh, and a flag comes in late.
Was there a flag?
Flag comes in late. That might
Came
be
in late. I don't know if it was from,
See, I watched that, and I mean, you could watch the.
I don't know if that was on the
replay
play, though, or a reaction from a Cape player
that
after.
might be
Oh,
I
might
think
have
that
been
might
after
be
the
reaction.
play. Okay. Because Hunter's
Yes.
hit was totally legal.
Given
Like, he
an
waited till he touched it.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Cape.
That's going to be added to the kickoff, I believe.
So this is a good chance for Levitt to get good field position here. That's just what you want with under 3 minutes left in the half.
Yep. And I don't believe the Hornets have used any of their timeouts. Hey, we got a compliment on our commentary in the chat from I'd Farm That. Thanks. The sun is barely left on the field. I don't know if you can catch Chip. There's a little bit.
I can get a sliver down there on the Levitt.
The LEA.
The LEA,
is
yeah.
still in light. We were in the sun for a little bit longer up here, but we're not anymore.
I don't know what happened. I guess daylight savings is real, huh?
No, we're not in daylight savings.
Oh, we're not in
Daylight
daylight savings.
savings.
Correct.
Come on now, Chip.
Need a chain gang that keeps track of that. That 15 yards, you can tell the difference with the Hornets receiving crew.
Yeah, right.
At about the 20 to the 25.
Yeah, they definitely are moved up quite a bit here. So good opportunity for.
Cape's kicker has got a pretty good
He
leg.
does have a good leg. He's kicked it deep.
Colin Smith is.
If he puts it in the end zone from there, I will tip my hat. He's also kicking a little bit into the wind. It's mostly a side-to-side wind, but.
Oh, last time he kicked off here, he kicked it down to the 5. That was impressive.
Okay.
It is.
Big boot. Looks like it's going to Dayton.
Interesting hop. Oh.
Dayton ends up just covering it up at the 19.
That's just what Cape wanted there.
That couldn't have been more perfect for Cape. That was an excellent
inside the
kick
20.
and a good result for them. Yep.
Yeah, and once that was bobbled, Dayton made the smart call to just cover it up.
Absolutely.
You don't want to.
You don't want to try to be a hero and end up coughing it up. So 2 minutes 39 seconds to go until halftime. Hornets are losing to the Cape Elizabeth Capers, 16-19.
Looks like Carpenter still at quarterback.
Yeah, starting off on the 18-yard line.
A lot of last-minute shifting there by Cape. Dayton takes it.
Good run. Good run for a first down.
I'm sure Dayton appreciated the chance to get the yards back that he wanted to get on the
kickoff, absolutely.
On the kickoff return.
Looked like 58.
Now you
Michael
do get a
Foley
little bit of a clock
tackle.
stoppage every time you get a first down while they move the chain gang. It's running now.
Yeah.
But it buys you a little bit of time if you can keep.
19 seconds to the 2-minute warning.
There's no 2-minute warning.
Oh.
There should be.
I agree.
I think
then we could get some TV timeouts.
I think the pros is the only. Oh, that
got an incomplete pass from Noah there. That will stop the clock.
Yep.
I don't know.
Noah really didn't. There wasn't much there open.
What's the high school rule on intentional grounding there?
I don't know.
I think
he threw it past the line of scrimmage. There was a receiver
they didn't blow
roughly
a flag,
in that area,
or
so I don't
throw a flag.
I don't.
I think
they
he was
do
out of the pocket too. He was on the run.
Oh yeah, he's out of the pocket and it's past the line of scrimmage. But I'm not sure if it's
the
the same
rule
as the
is?
NFL or not. Maybe someone in the chat can tell us what the high school rule is.
The Maine Principal Association intentional grounding rule.
2nd and 10.
Oh, good handoff to Ben. He slips a little bit, going back the other direction, and met by a host of capers and taken down in the backfield. So tried to make something happen and change direction. And
like 68, Aiden Quinn.
That will definitely be a loss. Looks like we're going to be.
Looked like Cape's calling a timeout.
Right. The refs I was looking at that were motioning like Levitt did it, but I saw the Cape coach calling timeout.
I think Cape is hoping that they get another stop here and can get the ball back with some time left.
So 3rd down and 15. We're at a minute 58.
So is this when you pull out a trick play, or is this too precarious a position to do that?
I don't know. You also, like, if you run it, at least you run some more of that clock. Cape doesn't have any timeouts remaining. If they did give that to Cape, I could see the Cape coach calling for it. But then the ref motioned like we were the ones who called it.
I think eventually he went back
He
to
did
Cape,
switch it,
though.
okay.
Yeah. And Cape does get the ball to start the second half, so I don't know if that's going to play an impact on Coach Hathaway's decision here.
Here we go. Hornets back out.
So they did have a double pass last week. That
did we get?
There we go. Ball's back to Noah. Noah's kind of running it.
Not much there.
Don't think
there is a penalty flag.
Late flag.
I don't think that's the play they intended to do. Kind of a broken play. Flag on the play. We'll see what.
It did look like that was intended to be a pass, and he just did not see.
That is holding against the Levitt Hornets. That will be declined, so we'll be at 4th down.
Now that stops the clock
penalty
temporarily,
does
but
stop
I
the
don't know
clock?
if I don't know if it starts up again. Yeah, it starts up again.
Oh, there it is. It is winding now. So
I do think Cape is out of timeouts.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's happening now. The clock
is stopped at 142.
Stopped 142. The refs are talking back and forth.
Both coaches out in the field wanting some explanations as to what's going on.
And I think what they're both asking about is the clock running. So Randall Ridley told us there's no such thing as outside the tackle box in high school. Ball must make it back to the line of scrimmage, and there has to be a receiver in the area. So they must have been giving him the receiver in the area. That was.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, there was a receiver roughly in the area, but he didn't.
Right. It was in the
I don't know how,
in the general direction, but I didn't know if it was close
I don't know
enough.
how exact that needs to be.
Still some confusion on the field here. Refs, I think, trying to sort it all out.
The penalty would be 5 yards from the spot of the foul and the loss of down, but they didn't call it. So
Now it looks like the Hornets are going to
At
call
this
a
point,
timeout.
Levitt's going to take a timeout. Talk things over.
I'm not sure what's going on here, to be honest with you. There's a lot going on back and forth.
It might have been, like you said, I think them determining whether or not the clock was going to stay stopped and not continue running, because that kind of made the decision for Coach Hathaway to then call the timeout.
Right, if they were going to stop it.
So an adjustment was just made. It's now 4th and 13. It was 4th and 15. I can't believe we were talking about 2 yards. Maybe that's what that was.
And it's always hard to tell because the Hornets punter is the quarterback, so it's hard to tell personnel-wise what they're going to do.
Well, and I think if you look,
do you think that's on purpose?
The other thing you'll notice, and I wouldn't see them going for a fake where they are right now, but when he does those rugby ones, I think he's got the green light. If he sees something,
if he sees an opening,
he can go for it.
But do you not think he's? I mean, with the personnel there, looks like he could be going for it. Is my point.
Right.
Nope,
I think what will happen is he'll feel the punt, and he may just punt it away, but a lot of times he looks for a second to see if he sees something.
Okay.
And then he can decide either way.
He is going back deep in punt formation, so.
Number 2, Laughlin
he does that.
is back.
You run up a few steps, and then he'll do like the rugby.
Right.
Okay.
Kind of a diagonal run.
Yeah.
But we'll see if that's what happens on this play or not. This is kind of like a NFL game at the speed at which things are happening right now.
We had time for a commercial.
Yeah. We don't. Unfortunately, Buzz Media does not have any sponsors.
Now the clock reads 1:47. So
now they've actually added
some clock issues.
Ticks
I guess.
back. There it is to him.
It looks like it will be a kick.
And that was just a
straight on
punt.
Oh, looks like they are going to let it bounce. Levitt will down it at about the Cape 35.
Yep. You let that clock run all the way down to 1:35.
Big defensive series here for the Hornets. Want to make sure that they don't let Gabe Elizabeth get any more points into the end zone before half.
Yep.
On the other side, big offensive series for the
Capers.
For the Capers. If they get in the end zone, they will get the ball back at the beginning of the third quarter.
This is that thing they always talk about, like the Belichick always likes to try to score at the end of the half when you're going to get it back.
Yep.
Right.
So this is a big series.
And even just for a little confidence, if the Hornets can get a stop here, that would be big.
They throw it out wide, and
tackle. There's a late
flag.
flag.
Definitely see a flag in there.
Usually on
that.
That one's a block in the back.
That is called on Cape Elizabeth, so that ball will go back 10 yards.
That was Nick Laughlin. He's had a big half catching the pass, but not he lost yardage anyway before the penalty.
So we might be at what, 1st and 20?
Oh no, it's hard to judge from out here. I'm waiting for it to go up on the scoreboard.
I thought that was
1st and 23. So they lost 3 yards, and then they also got the 10-yard penalty.
I think it might have been. Yeah.
They're trying to run out wide. Dayton.
And he gets out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock.
Takes him right out of bounds, and a flag.
Late penalty.
Late flag. Kind of continued that tackle all the way out of bounds, and I think they threw a flag because of it.
Let's see what it's called.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, personal foul on the Hornets.
And here's another rule question for the people in the chat. Personal foul must be an automatic first down, I'm assuming? But it does not look like it because it's still saying second down. It's just going to make it a second and short.
Looks like it is not.
And here we have 2nd and 4. Hole up the middle.
Big hole up the middle. Tackle right away. That certainly will be a first down as the chain gang starts to move.
Yep. 3 seconds to go.
Brett Coburn on the tackle there with some help from his teammates.
We are under a minute to go. 1st and 10. Cape is on about the 50-yard line. And we have a whistle and a flag. Might have been
This was a fast-moving half.
It was.
And then it wasn't anymore. Oh, we have some snacks to be delivered. We may have to bring this thing down. We don't have the fishing pole. We'll come down at halftime. Thank you. But we got to focus on the game, clearly. Sorry.
Focus on our
clock is running under 40 seconds.
30 seconds.
1st and 15.
Looks like another handoff. Tackle right away, taken down by a group of Hornets.
Looks like Cape Elizabeth might be content going into halftime with a 3-point lead. I
feel like they might be giving in now.
Don't know if they're going to get another playoff or not. We're at 22 seconds.
They're not in any hurry anyway.
No one's in a hurry. No. They might keep this one right at 16-19. Yeah, 26 seconds on the game clock, 13 on the – this is going to tick down to 0.
And
there we go.
Here we go. Hornets trailing 16-19.
Something new for them.
Yeah. Chip's going to get this thing started to bring us down. While you do that, I have for Ramich, he asked where the trees went. And you are not mistaken. There used to be a lot of trees here. Some of the pine trees fell. They started falling. They started going down. They needed to be cut. But we have planted some new maple trees, which I see if I can pick some of them up on the camera.
I think
eventually there will be a new grove of maples.
Most of the maples you can't really see from here because of the press box.
Yeah. There will be a nice new grove of maples eventually. Surprising half?
Well, we can't be too surprised. We knew these were two evenly matched teams, and like you said, Levitt's last time they played Cape Elizabeth, they were down in the third quarter. Right now they're down entering the third quarter, so we'll see what happens. See which team can come out strong in the second half.
I think the adjustments are going to be big.
Absolutely, and I think that's kind of what, Coach Hathaway and the coaching staff are known for, is going in there and making some halftime adjustments, coming out, and you might see a whole different team, a whole different scheme out there because they
where I've felt was surprised is Cape really did well at controlling the line.
They did.
Especially their offensive line. We are, in case you're wondering why we're coming down, it's because the Snack Shack sent us a whole box of snacks that we are going to not all eat at the same time so we can continue to do commentary. And then I don't even think we shut this off. We just get this. We get the snacks in here, and then we just
go right back up.
We had a fishing pole last week to bring up the snacks, but we didn't bring the fishing pole this week.
So Matt, because I'm the new guy, I get off and go.
Yeah, Matt's the new guy. He'll go get the snacks for us. Let's see, what can we get in? We are low. We'll scan the crowd.
Good crowd. A lot of people here today.
Do you think the fans are strategizing how they can bring it in the second half?
I hope the student section's strategizing on.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
You gotta carry the team. Gotta bring it up. What have we got here?
Cape is not back in the locker room.
No, meeting in the corner there.
I guess that's another advantage of playing during daylight hours. You don't need to warm up.
Maybe an advantage for Levitt, right?
If they're getting cool down there.
They're getting cool, and Levitt's in the locker room warming up.
All right, are we ready to go back up?
I'm ready.
Let's bring this bad boy up. Oh, it's stalled.
Jeez.
Oh boy. Let's get on Chip.
Sorry.
Chip's gonna try to get this going. Well, he is getting it started again.
I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit.
That's a nice sweatshirt you got.
You like that?
That is. It is a really nice. I don't know who designed that. The color choice is also.
The color choice is pretty
really
amazing.
Good. I know because
it was a surprise, right?
I got it. Yeah. Now, Matt, what is RWU? I don't even know what that is.
I have to support my alma mater. This is where I went to school, Roger Williams University.
Oh, Roger Williams! I'm a big fan of Roger Williams from history. What are we getting here? Look at this.
All kinds of snacks.
Candy,
Doritos,
and I'm assuming
and a hot dog.
Either a hot dog. Are they all the same?
Looks like it.
It's pretty
exciting.
The chips,
I'm going to call dibs on the Cool Ranch Doritos.
The chips may differ.
What did Are these from the snack?
And
Oh no,
some
you got a
waters.
This one's got a hamburger.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
What's in that third one?
Oh, let's see. Another hamburger.
So there's 2 hamburgers and a hot dog. I don't know. What do you guys think?
We going rock, paper, scissors for this? Or?
I mean, I don't even know. What is your preference?
You guys can pick first. I'll take
Matt-
whatever's left over.
Matt's deferring. Chip, hot
Deferring.
dog, hamburger. What do you prefer?
If I had a choice, I'd take a hamburger.
You take the hamburger?
And now I'm going to try to go up again.
All right, we're gonna try to go up.
Hold on.
I'm going to get the camera on it as we go up. Oh, here we go. Can see that shaking. Nice work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really let people know. You can tell us at home what you're eating for snacks.
What's your go-to snack for a high school football game?
I want to know what the go-to cheer is going to be in that student section. I don't know where parking is. Oh, you went up really high. Oh, no, I just dropped your food. That's your hamburger there.
I think we went up even higher than
I think we're higher than we were to start.
I didn't think that was
Like,
possible.
If you look straight over at the goalpost, you'll see that you can barely see the goalpost when the camera's straight because we're higher than the goalpost.
I'm happy with this.
I'm happy with it, too.
Best
You know what? We had to make some adjustments, too. Things
That's-
didn't go the way we wanted in half. It's time to make some adjustments.
Best view in the house.
All right, so someone needs to eat their snack while the other people keep commentating. Are you going to Chip.
Oh, well, it looks like I'm going to eat first.
Yeah,
So-
you should take the headset
Chip has
off because
already
you
got
know the
the
fans don't
burger
want to
out.
hear you.
Are you sure?
Well, maybe.
Maybe let's look in the chat.
Some people like that, but the other question Ramage asked if there used to be fans in the other end zone, and no, I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't believe
occasionally I think you'd have
couple
some
people?
people be by the fence, especially to get kicks after the
Oh,
touchdown,
yeah, to retrieve, but
and there. I mean, I have seen games where there have been more fans
no, this
than
isn't
there are
a
here.
huge.
Not in COVID times or anything, but
I don't know if
in
it's
years
COVID
past.
or what, but the crowds have not been. This is the best crowd we've had this year, and it's
Really?
not a huge.
no,
No,
because I remember seeing like the fence being lined 5,
Yes.
6 people deep,
yes, for sure,
Um,
and it's a nice day.
and the stands being packed.
If you're
on-
watching,
on
you
both
actually should
sides.
stop watching right now. Pause, keep the stream going at your house, and then drive here to see the second half. You've got, what do we got? Let's get the clock on here. We got
About 8 minutes.
That's how much time you have to make it back here before the second half. If you are within that distance, you should be here. Especially if you're a Levitt fan, we need you to.
They need something
the
going
energy.
here. Turn the tide.
Yeah, we've had quite a bit in the chat. A lot of it was discussion of the rule. We got a couple people that clarified that. We have not seen any trick plays yet. You think, Matt?
Nope, they both been pretty conservative. Although Cape in their first point after try had a kind of a double reverse there.
Right.
Inside double reverse, which you don't see too often, and wasn't too effective.
No,
so
it was
maybe
not
that
too
scared,
effective. They kind of
scared
sniffed
some
it out
people
right
off,
away.
or-
All right.
and I
Matt,
think
are
with
you gonna talk or are you gonna eat? Because one of us needs to talk because we gotta like time it.
I-
You can do either one.
I'll wait to eat.
All right,
I
I'm
think
gonna
I
eat
think
then.
I'm all set,
You guys
so you
keep
can go
talking.
ahead and eat. But yeah, I think the big thing will be to see how Levitt can make those adjustments at the line and try to get a little penetration or
Well, I think
plug
like
up some of those holes.
I think like what we said, we've in the games we've done this season, we haven't seen a lot of teams be able to run so effectively right up the middle against
Yep.
Levitt. They've definitely figured out a way to move the ball and get past that initial hit and get into the second level of the defense on
Right.
the runs. So Davis got a bland
he went
hot dog.
hot dog.
Like zero mustard, zero ketchup, just straight hot dog in a bun.
I'm happy with it. Also, I'm glad it's not a red hot dog because I don't really like red hot dogs.
Okay. All right.
Looks like Cape has had their chat.
Yep. Getting
They're
back,
ready.
getting back
They're
on the
raring to
field.
go, which is often the case. If you finish the first half with a lead, you're ready to go. You don't want things to stop, I would imagine.
And that's going to be
Keep the momentum.
certainly an advantage for Cape getting the ball back at the start of this third period. Going to put some pressure on the Levitt defense to come out and make a stop right away.
I think that first series will be pretty telling. If
Yep.
the Hornets can stop them, then we might be in for for quite a game. If not, might be an uphill battle.
Another thing we haven't seen too many passes. We definitely haven't seen any tip balls or any close interceptions or anything like that. It's been
not too many, but a couple big pass plays.
Couple of big pass plays, but
so maybe that strategy of kind of getting lulled into a sense of security and then all of a sudden pop off a big pass play. Mr. Davis getting shots of the surrounding campus. Not often you get this view, I guess.
We had a nice view of the leaves earlier this season up here.
But not too many of those leaves left. No. The hills of Buckfield are looking quite beautiful in the distance. So, is that Streaked Mountain? No.
No, you don't. Your geography.
Buckfield is west,
Oh,
Jeff. I think it's
way.
that direction.
Okay. So what's the?
That might be Livermore Falls.
What's the blinking tower there?
I mean, it's a tower. Probably a cell phone tower. You know, you're not from Turner.
I'm
Chip,
not.
And
I'm
that
not.
just really.
I have climbed Streaked Mountain though, and I was crazy disappointed when I got to the top, and there was a guy in a pickup truck like working on something. I'm
working on the towers.
There's a road up to the top of this.
You know what made me feel bad? I've only hiked it once, but the one time I did, there was a guy who hiked up and then had one of those paraglider things, and he basically jumped off, went down, and in the time that we were still up there, came back up and did it again. So that made me feel really inadequate because it took me a while to get up there.
Yeah, it's.
Speaking of trails, you guys been on the Levitt cross-country trails. I've got that zoomed in on the camera. It's a nice map of the trails there.
Very nice.
The trail system. I don't know how long that map's been there. A while, but still.
I've never run. Actually, I think I have. I think I may have run a Father's Day 5K.
Oh,
there.
I've run the Father's Day 5K here.
Yeah.
I also ran the
that was through the woods, right?
Yep, through the woods. I also last year ran the co-runner race. I cheated.
And as much as he tried to cheat,
as much
he
as
did
I
not
cheated,
win.
I didn't win, even with the cheating, and then I didn't get anything because I was disqualified for the cheating.
That was a.
Yeah, I remember. I just walked the trail. I'm not a runner. I just walked the trail, and I remember seeing you on the trail, cutting corners.
Yeah, yep. And Bree DeGom watched me cheat, and then she also cheated.
Yeah,
which was very upsetting to the students.
At the time, it was both of you. I wasn't gonna sully Bree's name, but you brought her into it.
The students actually were. They were like, they expected me to cheat, and then when she cheated, they were like,
"Wait a minute!"
No!
Yeah.
They literally yelled like, DeGon, no! It was really upsetting to them.
Well, like I've told that story of the dream I had where you two were involved in disrupting my class. I expected it from you, but not from Bree.
Yeah, well, she's more disruptive. She did a great job taking the picture of me and Chip before the game as we were preparing.
Yeah, we were.
Was that your homage
Can
to
we get
the
this?
Sun
Can we get
Journal
this picture on
article?
camera?
I think
you
we
zoom all the way out,
I
maybe.
think, yeah, all the way out. Or
I don't know, there's.
Okay, so that was a Sun Journal picture of Hunter and
Noah. It's the two quarterbacks, and then there's. Wait, actually, that's not the final one. Hold on, let me get. This is the one we took a lot of tries. That's me and Chip.
Oh, there we go.
Because we're sort of like the two quarterbacks of Buzz Media with our subs before the game.
So yeah, that's.
Oh, it's great. And then if you look together.
Some good shameless promotion of ourselves right here. Excellent.
Yeah,
What are you holding, Davis?
We each have a Subway sandwich.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
we're not big football players.
No, we tried to get it just like theirs, but as I look at it, you did a better job than me. My my sandwich is not at the correct angle. We are at halftime, and it is 1916 Cape.
Just over
people
2
in the
minutes
chat
left.
have things to do that aren't this. If you there, can we get the Hornet players walking back
Here
on?
they are coming back to the field. Kind of a slow walk with Drew Levitt and Chris Gray leading the way.
Solemn and serious. Matt, I think it's your time to eat if you're going to eat that.
I'm all set for now. I might grab some candy for the ride home, but
I mean, you got to eat that hamburger. The Snack Shack gave it to us. I mean, they gave it to us. They packed us these bags. It seems like. Although I don't know if it was.
I don't know if it was the Snack Shack or if it was.
It was just Dan.
Maybe we have a fan.
It was that was Dan Labrie, Caroline's husband, who brought us over. He also was the one last week who wasn't at the game, but he texted Caroline and told her to get us some food, and she did. Hornet players getting ready. Oh, we may have to mute for the music. We'll be back in a moment.
We'll be back in about a minute, 12 seconds.
They were jumping around, getting up, and getting down, and now they need to get up and get down this field. Does that work? I don't know.
That worked pretty well.
All right.
Temperature's dropping. Definitely.
Temperature's dropping. I didn't bring any warmer clothes. Is this wobbling? It is wobbling, Matt. It's not just you. The wind, it might be more wobbly because we went up higher. But, okay.
I think I could have gone a little higher, too. Maybe next time.
Dayton helping somebody get stretched there.
That is Ben Searoyce. Yep.
Big series here for the Hornets.
2 quarters left. A trip to the state final on the line.
Yep. And as much as obviously it'd be nice to win in any way, but this is kind of what you expect or what you want to see as a fan when you get to these games.
Absolutely.
Battle.
Yeah. This is. I'm not sure who's coming out of the North, but I know these are the 2 best teams in the South right now that are playing.
Yes, absolutely. I bet someone in the chat can tell us who won in the North. Who is the king of the North, if you will? Elliott's down there getting some film of the crowd for his documentary. I think that's why they're cheering.
Very nice. Yes.
Elliott Shields has been filming a documentary about the team. He's up there with his GoPro getting the crowd.
Shout out to Elliott.
So,
I'm sure it's going to be great.
Oh, here's the kick, though. It's short. Picked up.
Tackled right away, taken down about the 32-yard line.
That was Soroy Mello on the return. Brought down by Landon Arsenal. I'm just going to straight up steal Chris Schiffelli's commentary. Even his word choice. And they're going to start at about the 34, 33 maybe. Winslow won from the North.
Winslow from the North, okay.
We are halfway from deciding who's going to play Winslow next week at Fitzpatrick.
Looks like a handoff, number 22.
Campbell.
He is definitely a load. He takes on a number of tacklers and pulls them down a few yards before he goes down.
He picked up about 7 or 8 there, 7. Carpenter with another tackle. Like you said, he's had a lot of tackles from safety.
Yeah, both he and Hunter Hayes, I think, have made quite a few tackles.
Yep. We get a 2nd and 2.
Another run, another group tackle. Moving the pile.
That's going to be close to a first, looks like.
Not sure if they got it or not. Waiting to see if that chain gang moves.
The chain gang seems to think they got it. Although they're
It
waiting.
might be short. It might be short.
It's close. Oh, there they go.
There they go. Okay.
So you guys have seen more games than I have. Do you suppose it's a strategy to kind of kick it away from their 2 return men?
I think so. I think I would assume. Oh, we got a plane flying over.
He hasn't fully.
If that plane's still there after this play, we can maybe catch it. Yes, we have been keeping it away from there. We've done that to a lot of teams. Meanwhile, big run.
Big run.
That was the quarterback keeper there, McDuffie.
Hunter Hayes on the tackle.
We do have a plane circling the field.
Yep.
Just want to see the action.
And official timeout. Are they going to do a measurement? Are we going to see the chain gang on the field?
Wow, that was quite deceiving. I thought he had that no problem, but
chain gang's coming out. Oh, Chip, you got to get zoomed on this. You got to see this. This is what these guys wait. This is what they train for all year.
This is the big time right here. You get to pull that chain tight. See how close we are.
Going to be just short. Looks like about 6 inches short.
So second down or third down?
Second down.
Second down. Okay.
Yep. They're sitting right there. Nice work, chain gang. We'll see if Cape's going to load up like they have and go with the QB keeper again. They've really, it's what they've done on most short yardage plays all game.
This could be one of those things too, where they sucker you in and then
try
pop
something.
a big pass play over the top or something.
Doesn't look like there's any receivers though. Looks like they are going to just kind of power run this thing.
Yep.
Number 1 keeps it, and he definitely got it.
So that's Caden McDuffie on the keeper.
Not sure. Oh, clock is running. Okay, here we go. First down and 10. Looks like the Capers are on about the 45-yard line. Or the 42.
42, according to Shfelly.
I trust him.
Yeah. McDuffie back with Campbell behind him.
Another handoff. Oh, caught in the backfield. Taken down right away.
And actually, I think we said earlier that Cape had scored every time, but the Hornets stopped them on the first time they had it? No? Maybe not.
Just the end of the second quarter.
Just the end of the second quarter, that was it?
That was Brett Coburn on the tackle.
Now we get him in second 12. This is what you want to do. That first down's so big. When they're always setting up a second and short, it makes it.
Yeah. That opens up the playbook a little bit.
Yep.
This Cape has 2 receivers out to the left right now.
It's like,
looks like they definitely got someone to jump there. That may be a penalty on Levitt.
That's what the Cape fans believe, at least.
Yeah.
And they're right.
It was a hard count by the quarterback and definitely got a couple players to jump out of their stance.
And unfortunately, that negates the good defensive play on the previous.
Right.
So second down and 7. They lost. Ball moves 5 yards up. Same formation. 2 players left.
Deegan and Dayton out on coverage for the 2 receivers. One of them goes in motion.
Quarterback keeper, he slips, and he's tackled right away by Brett Coburn. That'll bring up third down. No gain, so 3rd and 7.
Coburn gets the tackle, but an assist to the mud.
Comment by Jeff Brown making a good point. Levitt hasn't been able to force Cape to punt yet.
Nope. That is a good point. 3rd and 7. We'll see if this is it. Hornet crowd is alive.
Crowd is up for it. Big stop right here is needed. Cape looks like they're ready for the challenge. Number 1,
again.
it's a keeper. And he slips a tackle. Definitely got that first down.
McDuffie's had a big game.
Big game.
They were going to start at the 25.
Hard part about a dominant running game is it's hard to get a turnover, force a turnover.
Right,
there's
not
not
really
a lot of opportunities
I
for
was just
interceptions.
thinking the same thing. We haven't had a turnover yet.
Yep.
Hornets
or even
need-
like those big sacks too that drive them back, but they're not.
Right.
They're not dropping back. So
This running game is punishing. Number 22 again, up the middle. Takes on the entire team.
And you can almost see like he's anticipating Levitt going for the fumble.
to
He's
knock the
holding
ball
it
loose.
very securely there.
yeah.
Usually that's a late game tactic, but here we are midway through or partway through the third, and he's already protecting the ball.
He picked up about 3 there. 2nd and 7. Yeah, the Hornets are going to have to blow up some of these running plays to try to force them into passing situations. See if we can do it here.
2nd down and 7. Cape's got a couple of receivers wide. Quick handoff.
Campbell.
Bowling people through. I
Late
do see a flag.
Usually in the area of holding, but we'll see.
Yep. The chain gang guys are not moving at all. They're very confident in this penalty.
Someone's hobbling off here on the Cape side.
That is holding on Cape Elizabeth.
Do have a player injured, it looks like. He's gone down to a knee. Being tended to. Not sure who that was that went down.
I couldn't tell the number there. They're looking him over. Could have been a cramp situation. He's walking limping, and it's hurt more as he came across.
That's true.
Might have been
I know that I have
might
had
have
a
been 22.
Was it 22? I could tell there was a 2 there, but if it's 22, that's Campbell.
Looks like he is up, kind of going off with a little bit of help.
Probably shouldn't speculate when someone's injured.
Right. But, yep, he is walking off with a little help. And it looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 10. So that hold must have happened after they were already up to the first down marker. Still, though, this puts 2nd and 10. It's that 2nd and long that we've been talking about. See what the Hornets can do with it.
Crowd's getting into it on the Levitt side, cheering them on. 2nd 10, handoff to number 2, tackled right away. Another flag.
Not much of a gain anyway on the original play. Penalty
Another
is against them, another hold.
Another hold against Cape. That'll bring them back another 10 yards.
Well, maybe this is the momentum that Levitt was hoping for. Not by their own doing, but by Cape's own undoing, I guess.
Yeah, that's going to set up 2nd and 17.
Second and 17. That is.
Now, we have a lot of time to go here, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, but I don't know about you two, but I have not dressed warm enough for overtime. So
I'm not dressed warm enough for the fourth quarter.
Oh, it looks like
He's
we do
back.
have a pass. Up in the air. Oh, comes down.
Looks like there was a collision, but inadvertent, I guess. No call or no flag on the play.
That will bring
Right.
up 3rd down and 17.
I also think they don't call it if it's not like a catchable.
Right. I think you're right there.
It-
To be honest, that play surprised me a little bit. I thought Cape was going to stay kind of conservative, given they're in Levitt's half of the field. But they tried to air it out. Let's see if they do the same here.
3rd and 17 is certainly a passing down. I don't know if they're going to keep it on the ground here. So Levitt kind of spreads out a little bit with the defense, kind of ready for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
ball's loose.
Whoa,
And
ball's
the ball's loose. Covered up.
Loose.
Hornets have recovered.
So there we go. Momentum shift right there.
57, Reeve Twitchell hopped on it.
That looks like that's pumped up the Hornets. Let's see if they can capitalize and get a score here.
I feel like I just
We
said
had
we need
a comment in the
turnover.
chat about how there hadn't been a punt yet. There still has not been a punt, but the Hornet defense is going to be happy.
There has now been a turnover. We did talk about turnovers as well.
Good field position for the Hornets now.
Definitely a big momentum swing right there. You can kind of feel it in the crowd, see what they come out with. Looks like Noah Carpenter is going to be back at quarterback. No,
he is.
He is.
Next to
All
him
right,
in the
Hunter's
backfield.
right next to him. Fake handoff to Hunter. Pass.
Oh!
Pass.
Huge play to Seroy.
I missed
Number
it too,
2,
didn't
Nick
I?
Laughlin
Did you
on the
miss it?
I think I
coverage.
did.
If you didn't see it, we can describe it.
It happened so quick. I don't think I got back
You
from
might
it.
not have caught that on camera, but he had him on like that post route, I believe, and
I think that was more a fly route, but that's
fly route. Oh,
yeah,
Matt,
just
nobody
went
was saying
straight up.
something. I had to
Just
say
went
a word.
straight up the
I
field.
went with post, you went with fly. They didn't see it, so they didn't need to.
Oh,
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 23.
That is a handoff right up the middle.
looked like 55 for Cape.
Hunter Hayes
Initially
on
on
the
the
carry.
stop.
About 2 yards. Not too much. Not too
Jake
much room there.
Lease.
That'll be 2nd and 8.
Yep.
Levitt
So
on about the 20-yard line.
That was kind of right out of the pro playbook as well. You get a turnover, you look for that big play right off to capitalize. Let them kind of get them while they're still recovering from that, huh?
You do see Sawyer Hathaway kind of leaking out a little bit here to the left.
No running backs in the backfield.
And it's a keeper. Tackled right away. Oh,
Whoa.
little activity after the whistle there.
54, Colin Smith in on the tackle for Cape Elizabeth.
And this sets up a 3rd and 7. Noah's at quarterback. Hunter's right next to him, though. He
There
fakes
goes-
it. Noah gets around that end.
He's going.
Oh!
What's the call?
Yeah, there it is.
Touchdown! Wow.
That was some nifty tightrope walking there on the
Noah
sideline.
just kind of put those arms out, went right over the pylon to get that touchdown. Broke the plane with the ball.
That was a great play. The Hornets to go up 22-19 with the extra point coming up here.
Yeah, number 5, Mello, seemed like he had him in the backfield there, but a strong stiff arm.
Yeah.
Broke it, and then he tight-roped down the edge there.
Got Hunter Hayes in a quarterback for this 2-point conversion. Looks like Levitt is going to take a timeout, talk this over. Points are at a premium, so want to make sure that they don't leave any on the field here.
Right. 3 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. What a great touchdown.
So Levitt with the lead, 22-19. Have a 2-point conversion coming up. Temperature is definitely going down.
Yes. The wind's not, though.
Can't feel my fingers.
The wind is steady as she goes.
I see a lot of kids in the student section in shorts, so I shouldn't complain too much, I suppose.
No. I'm actually looking on my phone to see if I can get a replay of that touchdown. Got some action in the crowd here. All right, we're ready for the 2-point conversion.
All right. Looks like Noah's out. Noah's out at quarterback. Hunter there in the backfield.
Oh.
And we have a flag.
Motion again.
Yep.
That is on the Leavitt Hornets. Coach Hathaway's not happy about that.
And now we're going to be a little bit far out. We'll see what we do for this conversion now.
Looks like they will will be going for 2 again, not bringing the kicking team out.
That's what I was wondering if they would go for.
Oh, nope. And now we're going to kick it. Looks like we're bringing another crew of people out here. Yeah, T is coming out. Looks like we are going to kick this.
It would make sense. Get that 4-point lead. I don't know what Cape's field goal kicking situation is.
So with that penalty, backs the ball up to about the 15-yard line.
Uh-oh. A lot of confusion here.
And
kick is up.
Kick
is
oh! Did you catch the ding off the post?
I got the ding off. That is definitely
right into your living room
right
there.
through. Very nice extra point by Noah Carpenter. That brings the score to 23-19 Leavitt. 3:14 to go in the third quarter, and we did get that.
You did catch that extra point digging off
absolutely.
the. The thing we're missing is the microphone on the post, so you could hear it at home.
Right.
Like in the NFL, you hear the ding, but.
So that was a 24-yard PAT, right? Because it
was
from
back.
the 7.
And then back to the
another
15.
7.
Right.
Or 14 or 15. So 24, 25-yard kick. That's not bad. And that had the leg for another 5 or 10 yards.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know if it would have stayed straight though.
No, that probably wouldn't have worked for him, but definitely had the leg.
So
Noah Carpenter
Cape's
to
gonna
kick
try
off.
to answer.
Looks like
Another
another squib kick.
And Cape is content with just
Cape just falls right on it. Stop the ball. No return.
That's a pretty good field
I
position.
got a question on who's number 28. You want to know who number 28 is on Leavitt? Or we'll tell you.
Well, we could give you both.
All right.
28 for Cape Elizabeth is Alvin Bagabo.
Pearson Cooper is 28 for the Hornets. And here goes Cape.
Oh, handoff caught in the backfield. Oh, and gang tackled in the backfield, driven backwards.
Look at that crowd in the Hornets.
Wow.
The crowd is very fired up by that.
So looked like Coburn was the initial one to break up that play, and then
Laughlin was on the carry there.
I don't know where they stopped that forward progress, but they drove him back a good 10 yards. So they stopped the forward progress.
Only lost 2 yards.
Only lost 2.
Right.
Okay.
Well, that's one thing to do when Cape keeps breaking tackles is just making sure you always sending people to support afterwards.
Coach Gray trying to get the crowd up from the sideline.
Number 1 running it up the middle. Looks like he got about 4 yards. Gang tackled by the Leavitt Hornets again.
Looked like 53 Jason Egley and 50 Bo Mayo were the first to hit him.
Yep, it's going to be a 3rd and 6. That was McDuffie.
Looks like
quarterback who's had a really big day here for Cape.
Looks like number 22 from Cape is back on the field. Walking a little gingerly. Don't know if he hurt a ankle or a leg. Hasn't gotten the ball yet on this series.
Oh,
and we got a pass. Oh, and that looks like it's intercepted.
No, they're saying it's incomplete.
No, they're saying it did hit the turf.
Calder thought he had that picked, but I guess not.
So that is 4th down. We might see our first punt of the night.
We see our first Cape punt. 54 is back there. He has been their kicker for just about everything.
Levitt sends Dayton Calder and Ben Serois back to receive this punt.
Colin Smith with the punt.
Got a good kick. Looks like they are content to just let that roll.
Yeah. You don't want to risk a turnover or anything.
Well,
huge momentum shift in the last few minutes.
I was just going to say that's
from Cape driving on us with the lead to us now driving.
That fumble proved to be big right now. Cape's got to see if they can get back the momentum if they want to stay in this game. This is going to be a big series for them.
And a shaky series for us as the lift is a little bit shaky right now.
It could be just there's 3 of us up here, so
it could,
moving it a little bit.
That could be.
Or that could be that I'm shivering because it's cold. So that
yeah,
could be
that's right. It
shaking
might be shaking everything. There's
looks like a handoff to number 3. Dayton Calder, taken down by a couple of capers.
Gains a few, maybe
number
3.
Number 2, Nick Laughlin on the stop.
Second down to 7. Got a minute 18 left in the third quarter.
This would be a huge drive right now.
Yes. We could put some more points up on the board.
Up by more than one score.
Yep.
Take some time.
Yep. That really would put some pressure on the other team.
High snap.
He's going to just drive it forward, push through a few.
You know what? That play didn't look like much, but they ended up getting a few yards out of it.
Yeah. It's funny, those plays up the middle, and Cape's had a few on us too. They don't look like you're gaining, but the quarterback just churns a few extra yards.
And here we are, 3rd and 1, right?
Yep.
So 38 seconds left on the clock, 24 on the, I want to say the shot clock, but that's not the shot clock.
Play
right?
clock, yeah. basically shot clock.
You might take this play from 3-point range.
As long as there's not icing. Here we go. Quarterback keeper looks like up the middle. That's definitely good for a Levitt first down.
And I would assume we're going to let the quarter end.
I was going to say, I would imagine the Hornets will be
stop
content
the clock to move the chains.
Taking this lead into the 4th.
10-9-8.
Out to about the 39 if the Hornets.
And that will be the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter to go.
Levitt Hornets up 23-19.
Do you know what I haven't seen tonight is the Hornet.
Did you, Mr. Davis, did you type that into the chat? Or?
The 81. Someone asked for
the score.
The score is in there. It's I mean, I could put it back in there. 23-19 Levitt at the start after 3. The last thing I typed was someone asked for Dane Cabral's number. It's 81. It's a good number.
You don't see those as much anymore in the pros as you used to now, with everyone basically getting whatever number they want.
Yeah, right. I know they changed up the rule. I don't even know if there are rules in high school about who can have what numbers or like they have.
There must be for interior linemen to be 50s or 60s because that's what most of both teams' linemen are, right? Or linemen are.
Linesmen,
yeah.
Linespeoples.
I think skill players, you probably anything's fair game. It seems.
All right, so this is 1st and 10. Levitt ball. End of the quarter means we're going to be seeing them go away from us now.
Yep.
Hand off to number 4, Deegan Jordan.
There.
Deegan is met by a host of defenders. Not much there.
Deegan's got a lot of speed, but there was nowhere to use the speed.
There's nowhere to go, yeah.
And he got back to the line. Looks like they gave him about a foot.
It got really shaky there for a second.
2nd and 10.
Hunter and Noah come back into the huddle here after talking to Coach Hathaway.
Been primarily Noah today, huh? Not as much. Not as much Hunter.
Hunter's just had a couple snaps at quarterback.
Oh,
hand up to Ben, and he slips.
Seroy, and he is so good on those cutbacks, but that middle of the field there is getting treacherous. We've seen it on both teams, especially in the second half. It's just getting slipperier and slipperier. Now we got a 3rd and 10. Just under 11 minutes to go.
Third and 10. We got Ben Sirois out wide. No one seems to be covering Ben Sirois. It is going to be a pass. And a flag has been thrown.
Interesting spot for the flag.
That may have been illegal contact.
You're right. That looks like close to where the receiver's going, and there's a second flag that just went. It's called against the Hornets.
So refs need to figure out what. We got two different flags here.
Right.
There were two flags, and then the clock just kept running, and
yeah, they're going to talk it over. I'm not sure. The second flag came really late.
Don't know if these
are.
I'm
not sure of that signal either. When you go on the top of the head, is that a different form of unsportsmanlike conduct, or?
And these penalties might offset. It might be one on each team.
Which would mean we just do it all over again, right?
Looks like
he's over talking to the Cape coach.
Oh, and we are down. I just lost my lineup
to only one roster.
That's what happens when you put your hands in your pocket to keep them warm. It is now in the end zone.
We got this one.
I'll just have to give you numbers, Davis, if I'm spotting. Right. Now I feel bad because I feel like I'm littering.
Oh, that penalty definitely went against the Hornets, and it was a big one.
I'm going to zoom in here. Yeah, Matt Strong definitely littering
if I could.
Right next to the tee of the Hornets.
I hope nobody slips on that roster. That'd be a problem. This was a big penalty that ended up going against the Hornets, 15-yarder, and that's going to set us up a 3rd and 25. Hornets got 4 wideouts.
This is a good time, I think, for a screen play.
And then just see how far you can go?
Yeah. Well, plus you might get the defense a little aggressive. You're back towards your end zone.
We've got a lot of guys with speed if you can get them into an open space. Meanwhile, he's scrambling around. Fires, complete.
Fires. Sorry, Hathaway. Still on his feet, out of bounds.
But that only gets him about back to where the original line of scrimmage was, I think.
Right. Made up some yards for the punt. That will be nice, but did not come close to. Of course, it's going to be like a 4th and 11.
4th and 12.
Now my program is not moving a bit. You would think it would.
Now your program is sitting right there. Here, Noah with the punt. Oh, not a great one. Went out of bounds.
Cape will have good field position. Yep. About the 40-yard line.
He's continuing to walk.
Yikes, yeah.
Looks like the 41.
Welcome to all 245 people watching right now in the stream.
245?
Well, with a game this close, you end up getting a lot of people. Cape, 10 minutes to go. Cape trails 19-23, but they've got the ball.
Tackled right away.
Looks like Hunter Hayes.
Right. I don't know if that was 22 for. Is it Campbell for? Yeah, Campbell for Cape Elizabeth.
Yeah. He's definitely put in a lot of work today. A lot of carries.
Yep. Second and 8. That's a good stop for the Hornets.
I know we keep saying it, but this is another big series.
They're trying to get out wide.
Oh,
Dayton, see if he can stay with him, but he gets a little bit of escape. Dayton pulls him out of bounds.
Laughlin has a pretty nice run.
Yep. Laughlin's had a huge game, too.
I think that's who Coach Hathaway talked about the other day when he was playing chess with you, saying Laughlin is kind of their
big well, he's the one who had that huge touchdown reception, the first touchdown of the game as well.
They're multi-purpose, can do everything kind of player.
Yep. He got past Dayton, but Dayton was able to drag him out of bounds. And they are going to be starting at about the 43, 1st and 10. the Hornet 43. They are in our territory now. Hand off to Campbell.
Uh-oh.
Campbell picks up.
Looks like he's shaking up on the play. Oh.
Picks up about 5. 4, I guess. 2nd and 6.
All the Cape runners seem to do a really good job of waiting and setting up their blockers.
Yeah. And the Cape line's done a great job blocking.
They have done a great job, yeah.
We get 2nd and 6.
There we go, quarterback keeper up the middle. Met right away. Nice play by the Hornets. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Picks up maybe 1.
Looks like Hunter
2.
Hayes was the first one to meet him again.
Oh, they gave him 3 yards on that, actually. What do I know? 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down right now. They are on the 36. They need to get to the 33 for the first down. Crowd is very loud. They go the inside
handoff. Oh, looks like they did. They did stop him and drive him backwards. I don't think he got it.
Nope.
Looks like they're going to mark it just short.
I don't think he got there.
Maybe a yard short.
That'll bring up 4th down. It looks like Cape maybe considering going for it.
You'd have to at least be thinking. You got to go for it. You're not going to punt here, and you're not in field goal range.
Yeah, this is
4th and 1.
4th and 1.
Big play.
Oh, here we go with a tight formation again.
Very tight formation. I'm going to zoom right in. I feel like I know what might be coming.
Oh, that was a big run by Cape.
Laughlin again, I think.
Noah
Was it number
Carpenter
2,
on the tackle.
He gets inside the.
So that is a first down for the Capers.
Just inside the 30.
7 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter.
Hand off. Gets down to about the 26 maybe. Laughlin again on the carry. Who'd they say on the tackle?
Trevor Bossy.
Bossy.
Number 2 slow to get up for Cape Elizabeth. Now he's back in the huddle.
Looks like about a 2nd and 7. Cape send a couple people out wide.
A little confusion on Cape's side.
Cape had an extra man on. They got him
runs
off,
the
though.
field. Definitely a handoff. Oh, he breaks wide.
I think.
Oh, he gets out.
Flag, however, but this is a great run. He's going to get in.
He definitely got in. We do have a flag.
I think that is a penalty if you have too many men in the huddle.
Too many men in the huddle. You think that might have been the call?
I think that.
You can tell by the Cape's lack of celebration
I don't know if that's
here.
what
They
the
know
flag
that
is on.
Where this is coming.
But I know coaches, the Hornet coaches, were screaming for something.
Yeah, before it even.
And they had Cape did have a late guy run off.
Looks like that ball is getting moved back.
And penalty is on Cape. It's going to send it back 5 yards. Oh, no, it's going to send it back 10 yards.
Oh, I guess they're calling holding.
I guess it was a hold, yeah.
So we'll repeat 2nd down.
Actually, looks like almost a 2nd and 20 now.
Handoff, almost the same play.
Yep. All the way down to about the 22.
Got about half of that back.
Ciro is on the tackle.
Got more than half of that back. That was a good run by Cape.
Yep. Was that a I believe that was Mello on that one.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Mello, yeah.
Yeah, that was a big run, and now sets up a third
and
maybe
4. What do you say here? You say a run or a pass?
I think they're going to run it.
They're going to run it?
3rd and 4, 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
The quarterback keeper, tackled.
Ooh, it's going to be very close. Depends on the mark.
Right at the line.
Looks like once again they were dropped a little bit short, but it's going to bring up a 4th down situation, I think.
4th and less than 1.
Going to go for it again.
Like Carpenter and Reeve Twitchell combining on the tackle. Just short, huh?
4th down in the yard.
You would think they would continue with that tight formation that's
right, that tight.
That's been effective.
Those runs right up the middle on these short downs have worked.
I still think this is maybe not on a 4th down, but this is prime where they have somebody kind of sneak through and get a pass over the top. But
I think they're going to just try. This is going to be
now.
muscle right here, I think.
Yeah.
There it is, the keeper.
Yep.
Cape's signaling that they got it.
Oh.
Hornets cut staff saying that they were moving illegally before the snap. Meanwhile, 1st down. And first down at the 19.
1st and 10 at the 19.
4 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Clock is running down here.
Another handoff to number 22. Oh, he slips.
Sliding down about the 17.
Okay.
And that's going to set up a 2nd and 8. We are under 4 minutes to go.
We are under 4 minutes. Is there a 2-minute warning in this half?
There is not, no. I mean, we can give a 2-minute warning to the fans. We just yell it out, but.
You need to do like the pro games and have like the last 4 minutes sponsored by somebody.
No, we really do need sponsors.
Meanwhile, let's final 4.
2nd and 8.
So many Buzz Media sponsors, it's hard to choose just one.
And he's going
with
the
keeper,
but he is not going to get anything.
Wow, sniffed out by.
Just made it back to the line.
Reeve Twitchell kind of saw that one coming, it looked like. That brings up
Reeves
3rd
had
down.
a couple big plays.
He has. He's been pretty stout on defense today.
3rd and 8, 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. This clock is running fast, so that makes every moment this possession becomes more important.
So critical. This is such a big part.
Clearly in 4-down territory now.
Really.
Cape's getting set. They get 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, but they put one in motion.
Got a man in motion. Got a handoff to 22.
He is going to pick up a few.
I don't
not
think
enough for a first.
He did not pick up enough for a first. That is going to bring up 4th down.
This one's going to be like a 4th and 5. It's not going to be that short one that they can just jam it. Jason Egley with the tackle and Hunter Hayes.
4th down and 5. 2 minutes, 23 seconds in the 4th quarter. Levitt is up 23-19. Cape is threatening.
We got Winslow fans waiting to see who they're going to play. Well, you might find out this play is going to go a long ways to determining it.
Very big play right here. 4th down and 5.
2 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Oh, whistle blew.
Looks like we got a late timeout by Cape. Yeah, they want to talk this one over. This is the play of the game right here. This could decide it.
2 minutes, 1 second left. So almost a 2-minute warning.
You know what?
There you go, Chip.
We're going to call it the 2-minute warning.
Unofficial 2-minute warning.
I think he did that for me. I appreciate it.
A lot of yelling. I don't know if we can.
We do have
I really
we do
hope my program.
We do have some noisemakers.
I really hope my program doesn't play a part.
Do we need to turn on? Let's get some of the real audio for a moment.
You can hear us. You hear our bells.
Those bells. This is from Susan Shaw gave these to us.
Okay, all right.
Right before the game. And you can hear the crowd getting loud.
Everyone's getting loud. This could be the play of the game right here. 4th down and 5. 2 minutes to go. We are in the 4th quarter. Cape Elizabeth On about the 9-yard line, need 5 yards to the first down.
They have 2 wide receivers off to our right. Campbell in the backfield.
If Levitt gets this stop, the game is over.
They do with the sweep,
stumble, down
about the 4.
That looks like it is enough for
Nick
the first.
Laughlin.
That is enough for the first down.
Bossy on the tackle. Laughlin was the man in motion on that. They took the sweep.
So this drive continues. Clock is ticking. We're down to 1 minute, 45 seconds.
Yeah, I think Cape Elizabeth's going to be content eating up some clock and hoping that if they score, this will be it.
Right.
They don't want to leave the Hornets any time left if they score.
Yeah, more and more, it is all on this drive right now.
Definitely taking time off the clock.
A minute and a half to go.
Only
6 seconds left on the play clock. They have to rush in to see if they can get this off.
Oh, they got it off.
Oh, quarterback slips and is down.
Hunter Hayes was the first one to touch him there.
May have lost a yard on that play.
Yep. Maybe even, actually, I think they lost 2. They're back in the 6. 1 minute and 7 to go. Clock is ticking.
Once again, we are now under a minute to go. 2nd down and 5.
Cape's not looking to waste any time anymore. They set the man in motion again.
Tackle in the backfield.
A host of Hornets brings down Laughlin that time.
Cape calls timeout.
That is definitely a time. 42 seconds left. We have
Cape's
a timeout.
taking at least 2 timeouts this half. I'm not positive.
I think that's their second.
Yeah.
Because I think they just had taken their first one in the previous
the one
play.
right before it. So here we have a 3rd and goal from the 6. And we are in the championship minute right now.
Yeah, right.
43 seconds on the clock.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to that sweep to the right that's been pretty effective for him in this quarter.
Yeah.
Number 2, right?
Number 2, who they keep giving
Laughlin,
it to?
Yeah,
yep.
I think they might. I can see Laughlin or number 5 being the go-to guys here.
Here, I'm going to go to just the camera audio. We can talk loud because I want them to hear the crowd respond to this. Oh, and now the Hornets are going to talk.
The Hornets get big timeout. Yeah.
I'll go back to us.
Hey, everybody wants to talk this over. This is you want to make sure you got the right call. You got to get the right personnel in there.
Yeah. You play all season, and in this case with the Hornets defending the title, they've been waiting 2 years to defend this. These are the plays you've been waiting for since that big game up at MCI 2 years ago. Were you guys at that? The state championship game?
I was not. I
was not either.
No,
I think I watched it online. I'm definitely a fair weather fan, so it was probably like a
it was cold.
20-degree
It was
game.
cold. All right. I'm going to go again with just the crowd noise so you don't have to hear us. You don't have to kind of yell if you want to be heard. Both teams fans very loud.
See how this lines up? He's a handoff. He's met and dropped behind the line, so
Can claws that forward to about the 2.
the clock is still running. We're at 33 seconds.
Last play.
4th down and 5.
4th and 5.
Nope, we're more like 4th and 3.
4th and 3. Yeah, you're correct. I was looking at the scoreboard there. 4th and 3. 20 seconds to go.
20
Clock
seconds.
ticking.
19
Coach
seconds.
is going to wait and let it tick down to just
Wow.
one last play here. He
I
doesn't
think we're
want
going to
any
get down
time
to
left.
1 play.
Yeah, they're looking at that
8
clock.
seconds, 7,
He's looking at
6,
the ref.
5, 4, 3, and a timeout.
Wow.
4 seconds to go.
This is big.
3.9 seconds left.
That
Hornets
ball
are winning.
is right on the 3-yard line.
23-19, 4th quarter, ball on the
It was a
3-yard
high-scoring
line.
game early. It's kind of slowed down here in the second half.
Woo.
You don't see this too often in football where one last play
is
basically one other team will be celebrating and one team will be disappointed, unfortunately.
Absolutely, yeah. It is all – this is the final play. Barring I'm not
and it could
positive
go to
on the
either
rules
team
of a
here.
penalty.
Right.
A penalty on the defense, I'm assuming, can't end it.
So,
but short of that, this will be it.
Cape has to put it in the end zone. That's their only play. Levitt needs to keep him out. Let's see how this goes.
Again, you guys have to talk loud. I'm on the crowd. And the keeper, there's a hold.
There's no call yet. No call.
And that is
And a late touchdown call.
late touchdown call. Cape is celebrating wildly.
That is about as close as you can get.
And they are going to have them come on at some point for the extra point here, but Cape's just...
I don't know if they will.
You think they might just...
I don't know if you need to. I don't know what the
I'm not sure either.
I think because it's regulation you do, but I'm not positive. It is 25-23, however. Cape is got the victory either way. Maybe you're right, maybe they're not. Wild finish, great year for the Hornets. Crushing way to end it there.
Very much so. Congratulations, Cape Elizabeth.
You should probably get some of that on.
They fought hard, heading to the state title game.
Yep. It's a great game. Hornets are lined up to shake hands, and here come the Capers over as well. Great game by both teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you hate there to be somebody who comes on the losing end, but it's got to happen.
Yep, and obviously us Levitt guys really hate to see the Hornets. We know what they've done, but great game by both teams. Cape came in and played really well. The Hornets responded really well in the second half.
Yep.
But it all just came down to that last play. So
these are just two great teams, and they came down to that last play.
Yep.
3 seconds, last play.
All right, I guess we will now sign off. Thank you much for tuning in to Buzz Media. Good night.